So we can start on this Thuringian, suspected, highly suspected, a little more bluer than green, but it's got green. And see how it just starts polishing up the backs of one of these. This is the one I would recommend, that I'm most certain is Thuringian. And cloudy, even scratches is what I see, but it's not polishing. Now, for a straight razor, that might be enough. You know, I can compare it to this one, which came with a straight razor. I don't know what it is. It looked like a surgical black, but it's not. It's a slate. It has some inclusion, you know, character, patterning in the grain. It has a little harder feel. I dare call it bounce, where the Thuringian is a little stickier, rubbery on glass, I call it sometimes. This one has almost intangible difference in the feedback, but it's there. And I'm seeing finer polishing coming out of the hazy. You can kind of see some of that line in the middle, where the high spots are. And then I want to try this deer look at the end, because this thing was kind of amazing to me last time I used it. It kind of had all of that going for it. It had some of the rubbery, emery feedback of a like a red manufactured baked, you know, barber's hone, like a Francois or something. But it wasn't as sticky. It does, you can feel the tooth and sound lightly, and it stays consistent. And I'm kind of fucking around, putting it loosely off the cuff here, but it is polishing. And I'm just doing this one-handed. So, the last trick, this mystery stone, I couldn't tell you if it is synthetic or man-made. If it's man-made, synthetic, sorry, I couldn't tell you if it's natural. If it's natural, it's some kind of mud slurry stone, because it is by far the best polisher I've ever seen. And it does amazing things in short order. I can get my tripod in place. I'll share with you. See. There it is. Whatever, there we go. Really brown beige, very light. The form factor is interesting. I'm actually kind of fond of this form factor, especially for lapping tool edges. Not so much straight razors. But I start with a little water. And we'll go for the black, you know, with the back where the cutting bevel is. And it has a kind of a dull but higher pitched scratch. It just sounds like maybe sanding with wool or something. It just feels like it has a little leg to its abrasive. And what this stone taught me, and I've used and chased on other stones, and none of them do it as well as this one is, you use it till it dries out. And I can speed that up by going a little faster. And once it dries out, it's going to start to bounce. Let me get a clamp on that. We'll keep this under 5 minutes, hopefully here. That's what we're going for. So now it's dry. Get a good look at that edge. There's a little slurry on there. And you'll see the swarf get in, makes those lines. You have metal polish, particles on polishing and iron, mixing in with the matrix, what constitutes the stone. And it works better than a strop. Like, you could reverse text and read something like, oh, we got the light angle right. It's a little tough tonight. I'm a little cooked and running on fumes. But I am motivated to be selling some of my stone collection soon recently. I am in the process of saving up some money for some expenses. So we'll talk more. I know it's late. It's going to be late for me right now. So cheers.